Hey guys, it's Aaron Classic Gamer. We're getting ready to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection on the Xbox Series X. Got good old Lash here, the longest reigning, defending, undisputed India NWA Heritage Champion. He's Lash and he's wicked. He's with us. We're going to just play some games and check it out. Now he's going to talk and it's going to be random. Thanks for joining us.
Who?
You. We're launching the game now, Dick.
Konami.
Yeah. You know, they used to make good games a long time ago.
I think I remember some of those. They had some good wrestling games back in the day.
Yeah, none come to mind.
Warning, please play in a well... Aww. It's not the original theme, but it's an okay tribute. Which is high praise, actually.
Alright, guys. This game features a whole ton of different games on it. I believe 12 different iterations of the series, guys. So let's hop into it. Let's see what we can find.
Yeah, it claims to have that many games. I've looked into it quite extensively. I very seriously considered investing in the Cowabunga collection. However, it seemed that more often than not, the games were actually repeats of themselves. So you'll have the same game, but in different versions of the same game across different platforms.
Nintendo's been making an entire genre of that. Their entire creation of their Nintendo. Drugs.
They did a great job.
Yeah. Anyway, they've been remaking the same game for several generations now, I guess is what I was getting at.
And I've bought every one of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I like that we've got the comics in the background. That is actual Ninja Turtles comics. I am a TMNT fan. I have read the comics, and specifically some of these here are actual
comic drawings.
Yeah, taken from the actual first edition of the comics.
So guys, we've got the original arcade game that's 4 players. We've got the follow-up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. The arcade version, and we have the Super Nintendo version here, Turtles in Time. Mutant Fighters, which is weird. This is probably the Super Nintendo version, it looks like.
Tournament Fighters.
There's the Sega Genesis version of Turtles in Time, Hyperstone Heist, which is also very good. Tournament Fighters, Rinse, Lather, Repeat. Oh, the original series. Here's a game that I don't really can stand because it's so damn difficult.
I love this game. I grew up on this game. It is very difficult. Even as an adult, I have never beaten this game, I don't think, without cheating extensively.
Well, at least it still has the the lag and all that kind of stuff, so that's good.
And thank God for that.
Yeah. And the flickering. That's awesome. Alright, then they have the much better game, which is obviously, like it says, made after the arcade game, which had actually some extra levels to it, little known fact. Came with a cool little coupon to Pizza Hut. Had some of the first advertising in game.
Oh yeah, they totally did.
Little fun fact there. And then the not celebrated enough Manhattan Project, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Also on the NES, one of the better looking games on the system.
Looks very reminiscent of the Double Dragon franchise.
Yes, very similar. And I think we're pretty much back to the center beginning, which we should be anyway, but not really. We're going to rinse, lather, repeat again.
Tournament Fighters. This one was for the NES, and this came before Mortal Kombat or anything else as a one-on-one fighter. It was definitely after Street Fighter, but not Mortal Kombat. And I was obsessed with this game growing up. Each turtle has their own different playing style, their own fighting style. They've all got their own finishers and specials.
I like it. Alright, Follow the Foot Clan on the Game Boy. Gotta love that.
Didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. I have this, and I have this game as well. The follow-up, which featured some really big sprites for the Game Boy at the time.
Oh, wow.
So, Radical Rescue, I think I played on the live stream before. Graphically, it kind of went a little bit backwards, but had some cool level design, a lot more platforming.
Man, Leo looks pissed.
Yeah. Because he missed that jump, that's why.
Oh, that did. That, yeah.
So what are we going to play? We're going to play the arcade game, Turtles in Time, one of the various other options there.
Honestly, if there was a random option, there's really not a bad answer to this question.
Well, I'm going to hold down the button, and we're going to see where we land.
All right.
I'm going to count to 3. 1.
Uno. Dos. Tres.
All right. Game Boy, 1 player.
That worked out beautifully.
Wow. Well, that was meant to happen, obviously. So
he's going to show me how it's done.
Let's start out at stage 5. Because we're going to be a masochist here. How about Michelangelo?
Michelangelo's my guy. Wasn't always. At some point or another, they've all been my guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch out for the lasers, man. As someone who extensively played the NES game, I know how annoying those lasers can be.
Yeah. So they've got B as X. That's kind of crazy. What do they think? We're playing Nintendo here or something? What the hell? This isn't gonna last much longer, guys.
Like, I understand.
That's probably for a good reason here. There we go. He was captured.
Straight up took his ass.
Okay. Sure did. How do we get out of this? Okay, that's how we get out of this.
Ooh, we can change the borders and stuff too. Not that I would like to.
Very interesting, man. So what, we got a couple iterations of Turtles in Time.
I picked last time.
Okay. How about we play the arcade game? Why not?
Why not?
Probably have to hit like start. There you go.
Yep. I tapped a B. That is the B button.
The B.
Apparently that time I was supposed to push the A.
Yeah, he's trying to play Nintendo Switch.
Do you know all the words?
Turtles in a half shell?
That's some of them, yeah.
I refuse to sing along with that. It's not the original. I'm a purist. I'm glad we picked and then we have to pick again.
Yeah, that's not redundant.
That was cool. Did you know there's a fire?
Hang on, April.
Can you do any of their voices?
No. Not any of the turtle voices, no.
I think you'd be a good Raph just by yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Totally radical, dude.
Okay, so we have pretty basic controls. Okay.
Yeah, just 2 buttons, X and A. More of a Nintendo player these years, lately anyway, so it's very confusing.
Yeah, the arcade
where A
experience.
and B is and Y and X.
Yeah. We're a little behind. Or actually, we're a little advanced for this. This is beneath us, if we're being honest. Let's just come right out and say it. We deserve better.
Yes. You deserve better than to watch this. But, you know, you're here, so
That's your own damn fault.
I'm blaming the beer.
I have nothing to blame but my shitty parents.
Jeez.
They know I'm kidding. I owe them too much money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta say, not a fan of having a woman screaming in my ears. I don't care what the context is.
That's probably not a first for you. Oh no! Cowabunga, dude. The worst part about this level is it's so freaking short. Like, it gets you like super addicted to that, you know, fast-paced gameplay, and then you get in these long slogs of levels after this. It's still fun, but yeah, anyway.
It's not as fast paced.
Say your prayer, Turtle.
Fun fact about the Ninja Turtles franchise. In black and white, they didn't have the differential colors. On the original NES game was their actual global debut, if you will. Like, even the comic wasn't even available across the United States. It was an East Coast thing by itself, and they got a Nintendo game off of just that.
Interesting. I did not know these.
So on the cover of the NES game, you'll notice that they're all wearing red masks, which was just like a last-minute thing. All right, we'll put them all in this one color. Didn't really feel the need to differentiate them otherwise until the animated series came in.
Weird. Who put the lights out?
I do a better Michelangelo than he does.
Well,
And I'm not trying.
I recall playing this at the bowling alley. This is the first time I ever saw this game. I actually played the NES version long before I played the arcade version.
So this is definitely not the one I played growing up, because I wasn't a fan of any other Turtles game except for the original, or Tournament Fighters.
Oh boy.
But now that I'm playing this, I don't know what the hell I initially played that made me think these sucked.
Yeah, well,
Whatever it was, I'm mad at it.
anything like when we were growing up, you would go get a game at the video store or whatever, which happened to be the grocery store for me. And you had it for the weekend, like 2 or 3 days, or a week if you were lucky. If it wasn't a new release, and that's the game you played. Otherwise, Christmas and birthdays is the only time you got a new game.
Pretty much.
So you just played that game religiously, and there you go.
Keep the time. So, who put the lights out?
All right.
I don't like this iteration of Michelangelo. He sounds like he wants to destroy a rabbit by snapping its neck.
Good times.
That was
Forgot about
awesome.
that.
I feel like there's a power or something I'm missing. Like, this can't really just be jump and kick, can it?
Yeah, you can hit both of them together, and then I think there's a double jump, maybe.
Oh! What the fuck happened there?
Flipped into the wall, man.
Outtake.
Yeah, we're not editing this.
Okay, cool.
This isn't for children or whatever, so we're good.
Are we still live?
Yeah,
Alright.
and recording. It's okay, because no one's watching.
Coming to you live from Madison Square Garden!
You know, they've got a lot of belts in AEW right now. All the Ring of Honor belts, and they're defending like half of the ECW belts on there, and then they've got the AEW belts, and then they've got the tag belts, the trio tag belts now.
Thank God!
Yeah. So 3 hours of programming, and I think you've got about, 10 titles, give or take, that are being defended on a regular basis?
Literally every belt is defended at every match.
Well, not really. Not every match is a title match.
Might as well be, at that point.
Yeah, well, you know. Chris Jericho is going to be wrestling for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Yay! That would have been amazing to hear 12 years ago.
No. He lost a ton of weight, man. He's as
He
good
looks
as he ever
like
was.
he looks like he did when he first came back to the WWE with the tattoos and everything. Like, he looks that good. That's the best he's ever looked, and he looks the best he ever looked.
You got to figure Hulk Hogan's last run as world champion, he was 48 years old. And he could barely move.
Hogan was 48
Yeah.
in 2005?
I think it was like 2, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god!
2002, yeah.
I thought he was like 60.
Yeah,
That's awful.
yeah. And he could barely, like, walk, move.
He didn't do shit.
Hogan would literally need a hip replacement if he was to be put in the Walls of Jericho. Which is kind of funny because he beat Jericho for the Undisputed Championship.
Oh my
I think
god.
he was in the Walls of Jericho. Yeah, anyway.
Mother.
Fine, I'll help you beat him.
Keep the time.
Energy! I love how the sewer, we can walk on top of the water, but missiles fly out of it. It's awesome. Gotta love the art style here at this time, though, with these games. So,
Nice and colorful.
yeah, so there was like 3 big franchises that Konami had at the time, with X-Men, at the beginnings of the X-Men cartoon, and then you had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, obviously, and The Simpsons. So all really good beat-em-ups that are pretty legendary that haven't really seen wide release outside of their arcade counterparts. So, other than on the, well, with The Simpsons and X-Men anyway. But
I was
yeah,
gonna say, I think I heard a rumor that the Simpsons game is getting a revival.
that would be good. It's pretty awesome.
However, take that with a grain of salt. I might have been inebriated when I read that information. Or I might be inebriated now.
So is this Baxter? Is that who we're fighting?
I didn't even look at him yet.
I think it's Baxter. Before he like changed into, you know, the bug or whatever.
I'm not entirely sure it's Baxter, but I would say that's as good a guess as I've got.
Come and get him, yell brain.
Have you ever seen Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? It is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And I'm saying that as a huge movie buff. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. Gets a little weird towards the end, but it is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that's extremely descriptive, so I believe you.
Yeah.
The best movie I've ever seen in my life. Did I tell you it's the best movie I've ever seen in my life?
I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's one of the best movies ever.
I like how in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, it like kind of pays homage to this level.
Yes, it does.
So that's a nice little tidbit for long-term fans of the series. X.
Not a fan of the fact that we can't swap turtles. I have been trying to do so.
See, the arcade version, you could, but you would have to just move on the arcade, obviously.
Yeah.
Unless it was a 2-player version of it, and you could change it anytime, like anytime you died.
Bebop and Rocksteady. Pretty sure both of those are references to Aretha Franklin.
Did not know that.
I'm not even sure that's correct. When I'm baked, I have so many fun facts that turn out to not even be remotely based in reality.
I believe it. I've heard you say them.
What's sad is if these were real people, I'd probably be friends with them.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, man, they look like my kind of people.
Especially the haircut. It's very reminiscent of our haircuts.
Yeah, back when we had haircuts, we had haircuts too.
Back in 1943.
This is not my first time seeing April O'Neil tied up.
Oh boy.
Fun fact, there is a porn star.
Oh my god.
Goes by the name of April O'Neil.
Nobody wanted to know that. Except probably everybody that's watching this now.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for, man.
So I'm really sad that Ring of Honor hasn't gotten a TV deal.
Didn't they fold?
They did, and were bought by AEW.
So why would Ring of Honor get a TV deal?
You know, so they're not on TV all the time when I watch AEW.
I mean, fair.
The TV champion's Samoa Joe, though, so that's good.
I owe you one.
Yowza.
There is.
Oh, there's a strategy guide? What? No way.
It is Baxter Stockman. Good call.
Interesting. You change the screen. Ooh, that's nice.
Yep, you can change the
Yeah.
backgrounds and the filters. My landlord just called me.
Did he call you anything bad?
I hope not.
Wow, I don't like this. God, LCD filter, that's terrible.
You would love our TV. It's got great vertical hold.
God. Oh. There we are. I'm back. I saved your life right there.
I didn't know this was real.
This game?
Yeah, I thought we were switching to something else.
Yeah, might as well finish this level out, right?
Okay.
Unless...
I have no complaints.
Me neither. Can't go wrong when you're playing Turtles.
Am I the only one that saw the red convertible going down the highway and I thought of JFK getting shot?
Wow. I bet Jackie thought of that.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, another homage.
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 We had a chain-smoking English teacher that would have told you that.
Homage.
I love how they're carrying bombs and throw. I feel like that's how, like, I don't know.
That's why their country lost the war.
Jeez.
Their bombs were just as good as ours, but they were trying to huck them at us.
God.
Cowabunga, motherfucker!
Meanwhile, in North Korea,
They hate us because they ain't us.
that was a great movie.
That really was.
Definitely getting drunk and watching that movie. Pineapple Express.
Pretty much anything with Seth Rogen that doesn't include Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? Harold and Kumar, White Castle, whatever. Yeah, that was good.
See, you keep talking about White Castle, I'm going to want some White Castle.
I wanted White Castle since I was born. This is like how the interstates look. Hey.
I bet those dudes in the orange vest wish they could look that good.
Nah. Okay, we just jump away.
Oh. I couldn't tell if I grabbed you around the waist when we flew away. That was just awkward.
You didn't know that turtles could fly?
I've seen a horse fly. I've even seen a donkey fly.
How about a deer fly?
I've seen him. That guy's carrying a knife like it's... Look at the way he's holding it.
Yeah. So what's your favorite movie of all time?
That Thing You Do, Tom Hanks.
Wow. I don't know. Mine is either Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, or my know, since we're on the Turtles right now. Or The Big Lebowski. I don't know.
Well,
But it's close.
that's just like your opinion, man.
Be careful, dude. This aggression will not stand. So if you want to be good at Turtles, just don't watch us play. Don't do anything we say. Or do.
Yeah, we are not role models. I am,
No.
but we are not.
No.
Role Models, another good movie to get drunk and watch.
There you go. I like it. I like it all. Dumb and Dumber. It's up there.
I made a list of the 100 greatest comedies of all time. Dumb and Dumber was definitely on there.
Hang on, guys.
It's a good movie. You seen Dumb and Dumber 2?
Yes,
It's okay.
only once.
You gotta save
It was all it was worth.
It's okay. It's definitely better than Dumb and Dumber. Though the spot where Bob Saget is like the dad.
Yeah.
And Harry, I think it's Harry, is in there, and he's covered in chocolate. And he smears it everywhere, and he thinks he like shit himself. Bob Saget.
Seeing Bob Saget's reaction.
He's like, there's shit everywhere.
There's shit all over the walls!
It was.
I was
bad.
quoting that for quite some time. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and nobody's watched it, so it's hard to kind of quote. It's like The Man. Have you ever watched The Man? One of my favorite movies of all time. Eugene Levy
I have
and Samuel
not.
L. Jackson. We're gonna have to watch it.
Oh, Sam L. Jackson?
Yeah.
I was thinking like that Amanda chick. Amanda
No.
Bynes.
No. He's Samuel L. Jackson's like a cop, and Eugene Levy gets caught up in like this gun deal gone wrong. He's a dentist. Super fucking annoying.
Oh no.
And,
That overgrown foot again.
I don't know. He like just beats the shit out of him all the time, and they end up becoming friends. And it's very awkward. It's just a good movie. You gotta check it out. In the end, there's since he's a dentist, like they're getting ready to get, whatever, bad's gonna happen to Eugene Levy, we'll just say. And Samuel L. Jackson tells him, he goes, Mr. Massiter, my man, he's coming in here with 600 pounds of power. And then, Eugene Levy bites the guy, so good times. It's funny shit.
I'm gonna have to give it another watch. I think I saw it when it first came out.
I can't describe it well, obviously, but it's a great movie. It's almost as funny as Samuel L. Jackson being Mace Windu and having a purple lightsaber because, I want a purple lightsaber. That was basically the whole reasoning behind that.
I'm totally fine with that. If I had to pick a favorite color,
Hey, it's winter.
it's purple.
What's this guy called?
He looks like a bird, and he keeps bitch slapping you with his gun instead of shooting.
God, what was that character from Rick and Morty? Birdman? Oh, yeah. Cool stuff. Dude, burnt.
Bird person.
Yes. Have you seen the 6th season yet?
I have not.
Me neither, but the first episode is available on YouTube for free.
I did see that. Did not watch it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, probably best. God, it's like we're getting farther in the game and it's more difficult.
I hate it when they do that.
Ridiculous.
I just got donkey punched.
There you go.
I got donkey punched so bad they're gonna call it the Mickey punch.
Mickey Rourke.
I meant to say Mikey.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
It might. Oh my god.
So who's your favorite world champion of the last 20 years?
Since 2002.
Don't tell me Roman Reigns, because we can't be friends anymore. Dude, he is PWI Wrestler of the Year this year, and I'm pissed.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. He was number 2, I think, last year.
Yeah, they don't take actual talent into account anymore, I don't think.
I don't know. I think that's like a small part of it, but The big thing is like draw and how much they're on top and
Win-loss record.
yeah, that kind of shit. He hasn't lost in forever. Difficulty depends on how many turtles you have on screen at once. Thank you, CVS Kids.
Yeah, CVS Kids.
Thanks for joining.
Cowabunga, dude.
Thanks for joining the live stream. Playing the Cowabunga collection here, as you can see. We're debating on beating the game or moving on to another game.
I'm
What should
debating
we
on
play?
whether or not I can make it past this.
Yes. I died again.
I doubted me too.
No, I said I died again. Check your hearing aid, man.
What?
Huh?
Pump jockey.
Works for tips.
Hank's wife.
We're gonna have to get your truck fixed, but when you open up your gas station in the morning. It's not a gas station. I sell propane and propane accessories. Definitely my favorite TV show of all time.
What accessories do I work with?
Tractors? No, Ted. That was a pretty awesome golf course, though.
Ten Wasanaton.
The same actor was,
Toby Huss.
yes.
Further plans of mine require additional griddles. You're gonna be eating these words when it comes time for Germster.
Yeah, that's criminal, because King of the Hill should be back.
Absolutely should be back.
Maybe they'll sell it to, like, Paramount or something. We'll see it again.
My dad will quote King of the Hill at me to this day and expect me to finish the quote for him. Anytime he sees me smoking any kind of tobacco. Damn it, boy, don't you know smoking can lead to cancer, emphysema, and I am required by law to look at him and go, I thought those were the ingredients!
Yeah. Nothing like smoking a whole carton of cigarettes, huh? I smoked 2 cigars today, so I basically did that.
I hit the vape pen.
There you go. Mike!
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Oh, man, here we go. What the hell? That's like his jumping move or whatever. You can kind of stay away from him a little bit. Try X and A at the same time.
Whoa!
Kind of like a special, I guess. So, I'm thinking about getting all the King of the Hill seasons on DVD.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I just
Surprised
think-
you haven't done it yet.
I've got the first 6, but
But who doesn't?
yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna stand here and get my ass beat. There's really no
CBS
point in
Kids,
pretending
if
to
you're-
do anything different.
Still here with us. What's your favorite Turtles game? You may be gone. I wouldn't blame you. Hey, it's Crank.
I'm invincible. And why do you sound like an 80-year-old Floridian woman from 1990?
Like, basically, wasn't he an 80-year-old Floridian dude from 1990?
I think whoever was doing Krang's voice was just imitating his own grandmother. Cause that's what she
Between
sounds.
this game and Hyperstone Heist, huh? Good choices, good choices. Another Sega lover, I see. I always like the Genesis a little bit more than Super Nintendo, but
I thought you liked Genocide.
ha 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 ha. Practicing on them both. Nothing wrong with that. It's crazy how weird not proportional Krang is.
Yeah, he's got some long-ass legs.
He's pretty skinny.
Yeah. He's got a very desirable look. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that sweet bulge.
Oh my god. Shell
Michelangelo's a party dude. He's down for whatever. I see you from across the room making eyes at me.
Shack. Yay, we did it.
Watch out for the pelvic thrust! Why do you sound like a midget?
I remember spending like $30 on this game, beating it one day in the bowling alley with one of my brothers. Pretty awesome.
Which one's the clone?
Nobody knows. Well, that one's hat came off, so that's got to be one of them.
That one's black.
Oh, that's okay.
Nope, that one's black too.
I think actually, isn't he like Japanese?
Yes, he is.
I think that's what was revealed in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
Oh, he's always been Japanese.
Is he Chinese or Japanese? I don't think he's
Laotian.
Laotian.
I come from Laos. So are you
What ocean?
Chinese or Japanese?
So there's just more of them, or do you have to beat the right one? I don't remember the...
Yeah, you have to beat the right one. So the ones with the helmets coming off, I believe, are clones. The one shooting magic at us is probably not a clone.
So I just figured this out now that we're at the end of the game. You can hit start and have a bunch of credits and you don't have to restart over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember borrowing, well, not borrowing, renting
damn.
Hyperstone Heist. Like 25 years ago. Man, such a good game. It was just enough different from Turtles in Time, the arcade game, to keep you coming back for more.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm into it.
Epilogue. Freak the Fuzz. Mangle the Mousers. And total the Technodrome. That's Turtle Power. But what about the Shredder? And Krang! Bird to Toast. Vaporized to Milkshake.
Or Escape to Dimension X.
Until we know. None of us can sleep safely in our beds.
Shells. Cut you off there. I told you I had 2 cigars. I just can't maintain the... I just can't do it.
Oh, that's really upbeat.
He's talking about Hyperstone Heist, man. I think we need to check it out.
Let's give it a shot. As a fan preceded us. That's from my favorite movie, That Thing You Do.
I like it. So, Turtles in Time, there's the arcade game, and then you have the Super Nintendo version, which is pretty much like the extended cut of that. You have a few extra levels, is my understanding. And then Hyperstone Heist is kind of like a bit of a remix, just a little bit different. So,
Oh, that guy looks like Dawson.
I do like the wallpapers.
I do as well.
Hey, this is by Konami. Turtles in our house show.
Starring Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello,
Michelangelo.
featuring special guest Master Splinter, musical guest April O'Neil and the Channel 6 News.
Who are you picking?
I'm gonna go with Raph this time.
Alright. Then pick Raph. I'm gonna be Michelangelo this time.
You would. Scene 1, New York City.
So these sewers, have you ever wondered? I used to wonder as a kid. Are these sewers in the Bronx? Are they in Manhattan, Queens, Harlem, Long Island? Where are they at?
That's a good question. I think they're in Brooklyn. I think they actually specifically name somewhere. It might even be Manhattan.
Yeah. I like how the sprites here look a little more unrefined, kind of. The music is a little quirky, but you know, with the limitations of the sound chip, I think they did a hell of a job.
Yeah. I think with this one they tried to stay true to the animated series as opposed to any other medium. And it's really paying off here.
Nice.
Those stupid things look exactly like the other ones.
Did you ever play the remix Turtles game, whatever it was? What was that I told you to play that one time?
I did. I beat it the same day.
There was like blood. I don't know.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was kind of the Turtles game we wanted and never really had before.
So we've got them on these little portable retro BitBoy consoles that we have. You know, it's all emulation or whatever, but they're very interesting. Raphael's the best turtle to use in this and SNES Turtles in Time. Is what he's telling you.
I'll keep that in mind, sir. Raphael's usually the best across the board.
I always played as Donatello or Michelangelo.
They've got good reach.
Probably because I was just a dumb kid and very uncoordinated. It was a little easier for me, I guess.
I always like the idea that if I gotta get up close and personal with somebody, that means they can hurt me just as easily. If I figure out how to not get hurt while doing such up close damage, it'll make me more skilled. So I gravitated to the guys that are going to be harder to work with.
I like it. I don't remember how long this game is. I think it's about 40 minutes long, give or take. You may or may not get through all of this, but it was fun going through the arcade game again. It's
I like
definitely
being
a
able
lot
to
shorter than
taunt.
Turtles in Time, huh?
I like being able to taunt too.
What button is that? I think it's just let go and it's just, there we go.
You know, I've been watching a lot of sports documentaries, as I am one to do these days. And I was watching one before you graciously came and picked me up from the place where I'm staying.
Hey man, I didn't want you to have to drive 20 miles an hour.
Yes, and the transmission on my vehicle is going out. It has been a pleasure.
And that's a moped, you have to know. Not really.
Did he just say girl power?
Turtle power, dude.
Girl power!
That'd include everybody, man.
If you were to create your own Ninja Turtle, what color would his color be? What would his weapon be? And his shtick?
Okay, so it would be... I don't know. How about... I don't know. Let's see, blue's taken, red's taken, orange is taken. All the good colors. So I guess I would just go crazy, and since we're talking about Mace Windu, let's just do purple. And then...
Are we killing Donatello in this?
And then his power would be he would just shoot you with a gun, like the Punisher. And his stick would be he would find Raphael annoying and try to make more ironic, hateful comments and be more sarcastic. How about that?
He wanted to be a bigger asshole than Raphael.
Yes, yes.
You're gonna make Raphael the
He's
strong.
thinking about it there. He's thinking about it.
So, purple is my favorite color. However, if I was gonna make my own turtle, I'd probably go yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, just lean right into it. If I got to be a color, let's be a color. Or I might even say white.
Yeah, okay, kind of like the Power Rangers. They did away with green and did white. Come on. Like
Yes.
that hasn't been done before.
Green and yellow still works. And he would carry the Tompas.
Oh. Weird.
Actually, Michelangelo didn't always carry the nunchucks. Sometimes he had a Tompas, and sometimes Raphael did as well.
Yeah, you've read a lot of the comics. I've only read like the very original.
I read the first 30, I think. And that was after a friend of mine was telling me about,
You are too immature to hang with me.
take that, Leatherhead.
I hate that cost you so much life doing that.
Haha, I can pause it.
Well, it's a console game, so I don't see why you couldn't.
I couldn't before! Obviously, that was an arcade game. What did it say?
So what's your favorite Sega Genesis game of all time?
Road Rash.
It's pretty good though.
I never had a Sega Genesis growing up, so I had my uncle. My uncle was the only person I know who had one, and they were obsessed with Road Rash.
Outside of Sonic, mine would probably be Truxton.
Probably what?
Truxton.
Truxton.
Arcade game. It was ported to the Genesis in '89.
Never heard of it.
I actually discovered it on Road Rash 2, yeah. Can't go wrong there. My favorite Road Rash is the one on the 3DO, which is also the same one that was on the PlayStation, but it was actually a little better. One of the few games the 3DO actually had that was any good.
Did it have a good soundtrack to it?
It was amazing.
So it had actual music to it?
Yes.
Okay.
CD quality, I might add.
Well, I actually had Road Rash for CD-ROM. So after playing it on the Genesis,
CD-ROM, wow.
I went looking for it, hoping it was on the Super Nintendo, and it was not. And then out of nowhere, my mom and I were like Goodwill or someplace like that. And I found it, and she's like, hell yeah, I'll spend $3 on one video game for you. That's amazing.
So, I said Truxton, but I guess up until I actually played that, which was in the last like 15 years, my favorite growing up was probably Streets of Rage 2. Great beat 'em up that you never ever have played.
Nope. I think I had. It just didn't really tickle my fancy.
I like beat 'em ups.
I did too, clearly.
Golden Axe was good. 2 is amazing.
Never had those as a kid.
I did, and I still have them. Gotta love some Shinobi too. That was pretty cool. It wasn't as good as Ninja Gaiden though.
All games I didn't have growing up. Except for Ninja Gaiden. Eventually I caught on to that.
N64 Road Rash. Yeah, that was a good one too.
I don't think I played the 64 one. Why isn't Road Rash something that Nintendo can come out with again?
Well, it was an EA game, so it'd be up to EA.
Who owns EA now?
EA.
Oh.
Shit. That's pretty bad. It says Xbox has a tone-off beat 'em up. It is the only system you can play the arcade version of Golden Axe. Nice.
Oh, good to know. Thank you, CDS kids.
I've got a multicade set up along with some retro buys, and that's how I play it these days. I haven't hooked up my Sega Genesis in a long time. It's got my Sega CD and 32X hooked up to it, so it's pretty bulky. I never know which of the 3 plugs I have to plug in.
Switching to a standing position.
Nice.
Sitting is the new smoking. Although I've never gotten high from standing.
I actually liked the remake of Double Dragon. It wasn't bad.
I haven't played the remake of Double Dragon. I assumed it was horrible.
It's not great, but it's okay.
So it's not horrible.
No,
That's
I mean,
high praise.
but really, like the original Double Dragons weren't that good either. You know, I mean,
loved
for the time they were. But I mean, if you take it with that in mind, I think that you'll enjoy it more. Is what I'm getting at.
I got you. Yeah, I loved 2 and 3.
River City Girls is good. What was that one you wanted me to play? 99 Vitas, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
I have it. I haven't opened it yet.
It is amazing. It is the best beat 'em up ever made.
I bought the complete collection, whatever, at Best Buy for the Switch. Double Dragon Advanced on the GBA. I've actually never played it. I've seen it for sale. I knew a kid that had one growing up, but I never actually got the chance to play it.
I had like 4. One of those where my mom got a good deal on 2, so she got one for me and one for my sister.
Ah.
She played it maybe twice.
Well, I meant the game on Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He's talking about Double Dragon.
I'm talking about Game Boy Advance. And then my nephew needed a TV, and I had an extra one. He's like, "Oh, I want to give you something for it." I said, "I'll take one of your GBAs."
Oh, there you go.
He had a GBA Slim Collector's Edition.
I used paper route money to buy mine off a kid on the bus. My Game Boy Advance. And then we went on a long vacation for a week, and my Game Boy Advance crapped out. The screen didn't work anymore, so I sold it for parts at a game store and ended up getting a Game Boy Advance SP that I still have. They were awesome and backlit, and it still plays really well. Shell shot. I'll go for Michelangelo this time. So, fun fact, beer I've been drinking today is Peroni. Some good shit. Imported from Rome, Italy.
Oh my!
Here's Rocksteady.
You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup.
I like it. Yeah, I've heard that. You can play on the modded 3DS. I haven't modded mine. I've got a new 3DS XL or whatever, but I have not modded it. What's that?
I got this guy's rhythm down pat.
I do not. But I do have the Raspberry Pi, and then I've got an Abernic RG351P, and I've got like 17,000 games on that, and that's how I play Game Boy Advance now. It does that 3x2 aspect ratio that's just absolutely perfect for Game Boy Advance games. Closing in on an hour, man. I think we're about done.
What? It ain't over until it's over.
Yeah.
Unless you're about done. It's up to you. I can only be good in short bursts.
Yeah, usually about an hour is all I got in me. Partially because I'm about out of liquor to drink.
Yes, I ran out of tea long ago. I always took it that Michelangelo and Raphael were twins. And Donnie were twins.
I thought they were like all born the same time.
Right.
Quadruplets, and
Well, that would be part of a litter. I'm just saying genetic twins.
are they called a litter of turtles?
Yeah. It's a nest. Called a nest of turtles.
You're gonna have to bring a cushion for your chair next time you come over.
Who's gonna grow more ass? That should help.
Well, okay. That's something you can...
Game lesson!
That was at the 55-minute mark, okay.
Works for temps!
I can hopefully black that one out.
That's what he said. So back in my acting days, a friend was telling me that he was going to make a live-action Ninja Turtles movie. And he actually knew someone from Henson Productions that was going to loan him one of each of the suits.
Weird.
Yeah. And he was looking for me to play the character of Raph.
How would you fit in the costume?
I would not.
They would have to rip the costumes to make you fit them.
It would be actual martial artists inside of those costumes doing the face stunts. Aside from the animatronics. And it would just be me. That would be the voiceover. I was like, I think you'd be great for Raph. I was like, I don't think I would be great for Raph at all. I think I would be great for Mike. Like, really? Yeah. And they weren't convinced, so I had just found out the director's favorite movie was Good Will Hunting. So I took Robin Williams' speech from Good Will Hunting and did it as Michelangelo and sent it. And it was a 5-minute audio clip of me doing that. I sent it in a text, and then 10 minutes after I sent it.
Seth Rogen's upcoming TNT movie. Yes, very much so.
What?
You didn't see that Seth Rogen's doing a TNT movie?
I did not.
You gotta find out on Twitch like everybody else, huh?
Parent fucking leave.
I think it's gonna be awesome from what I've heard of it.
It can't be any worse.
The first two Turtle movies were pretty good.
Oh, the first two. The third one apparently was really good too. I haven't seen this since I was
I don't think it was good, really. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Well, weird, yes, but it might have been truer to the comics. Turtles get pretty weird in the comics. I didn't like that there was a side story between all those adults that drove me nuts as a kid. I don't want to watch April and that guy argue. I want to be the turtle.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good.
As long as Franco's not involved.
I hope that they I hope that they take more from the original like cartoon or the original movie series instead of everything that's come out in the last 25 years, but I doubt that that'll happen.
Honestly, what I want to see happen with this, and this is just off the top of my head, I would like James Franco to be Leonardo.
True, very much. Michael Bay movie was not the best.
Correct. I would like Danny McBride to be Raphael. I would like Seth Rogen to be Michelangelo. And I would like...
So who is this
Plays
back?
the piano.
Ray Charles?
Tokyo, Tokyo, Tokyo.
Ah,
I bet what I was talking about was interesting. Now I don't remember what it was.
dementia's a bitch, man. Tatsu. I'm not sure where he's from. Was he in the...
He was in the second Turtles movie.
Oh, okay, okay. I see.
I am Tatsu. Shredder is no more. Tatsu now in charge.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, you've got like the costume turtles. Yeah, that would be a lot better, I think. But more of a live action thing than the 3D stuff.
Yes. Craig Robinson. as Donatello.
Ah. Ah.
I could totally see Michelangelo having the Seth Rogen match.
Yep.
Pizza!
I just watched Funny People the other day. That's one of his better movies.
I love Funny People. Everybody hates Funny People
Nah.
because it's a drama about comedy.
I think it's good.
I think it's amazing. It's so blatant and honest.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
I thought it was very comical. I enjoy dry humor, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do the merman voice for me. Oh, God. That shit's amazing.
Cell shock!
Boo.
Please. Show them the name.
So what's your favorite Turtles game now? Mine, I almost would say Shredder's Revenge. I really enjoy it.
I still play it. We've had it for quite some time now.
I
Still play the crap out.
beat it on the Xbox on Game Pass, and I beat it on Good Start.
I am.
You just out alive. You know?
I am super dead.
I think we're on our last lives.
See, now I gotta look these up. I gotta find out who's doing what. I am angry.
I think that's it, guys. We are out of...
Well, we've reached the end of our recording here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This has just been a nice dry run in anticipation for a good wet one later on.
What the hell? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. As always, peace and happy gaming. Check us out over on YouTube, guys.
Peace.